Hey Virgo, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. I am not at home, as you can tell, so I'm traveling. I've started on my guides have been calling it Mary Ellen's Excellent Adventure, kind of teasing me in a fun way. So I'm on the road. My guides are chattering in my head. I'm going to stop listening to them because they're saying things that we already know in terms of the changes that are going to be below the video to keep you up to date. Okay? Links will be there to my PayPal. There will be a little information there about the types of readings available. You can always go to my website. So all that stuff is below. Okay, my guides are saying stop right there. Yeah. Okay, I love this. So this is the Journey of Love card that's coming out for you, Virgo. And I love that. Burning Hero. Today is literally the full moon in Aries. And I like the reflection. Do you see that? There's something going on, okay? Okay, my guides are talking about the way you are using your own internal process. Thank you, Spirit. So if you look at the spiral, I just finished Capricorn reading, and actually, literally, the spiral came out. So there's something going on with the earth signs, of course, because we are coming closer into this Pluto-Saturn conjunction. The way in which the energy affects us, and because we have this beautiful Aries full moon, if you haven't looked online about that and informed yourself, go look. It's very important. So there are aspects of you that are fiery, that are being used to burn off that which you no longer need in order to bring yourself into balance. That's what's channeling through from my guides. So I like that because here we have, I'm going to put this right over here. I had to make myself a little set. So interesting. Here's the split. All right. So there we see the full light of the sun again. Maybe indications of the Aries full moon. Maybe not. Courtship of skill, 3 of wands. So fire and fire and the light of, okay, my guys are speaking about Leo. So they're talking about the fire signs. That's why these cards are chosen in this regard. So courtship of skill is 3 of wands. So fire energy again. And we see this indication of Leo energy, this beautiful full light of the sun. So there's a new journey going on for you in your life in some way. And for some of you, because this is a theme of the reading, obviously it has to do with partnership in some form. And in regard to partnership, we see that there's an intention to go forward. And there's a lot of mystery around it, like the 3 of wands in the traditional tarot. So you're standing on the shore. You're watching the ship that's coming to pick you up because you've decided to go on the journey. You're watching it arrive, okay? So that's the theme. There's something coming into your life because, Virgo, many of you have stepped forward into the mystery that we've been talking about on my channel for a couple of years now. And interesting, this came out also for Capricorn. I always encourage people, go watch your cohort so you understand, because we're literally talking about physics and energy and the way that relates to spirituality and how that affects your life given the energy that's going on. So that's the Emperor card, the keeper of harmony, in the place that indicates your direct energy. Okay, so my guides are talking about the split. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of shuffling. They're telling me just pull off the split. So there we go. The mingler of energy. This is temperance. So you see this? There's a process going on that has to do with blending and bonding and tempering the energy between you, I think, in the spirit realm, and also you and a partner, because your desire is to bring your life and your relationships into a stable place of harmony. In order to do that, you need a strategy, and perhaps a new strategy in these moments, okay? So I like it. And there's the moon card. So, this week when you see this video, anytime, you come across these videos, there's a message because, as all readers say, it's about energy, right? So you're going deep, really deep, Virgo, into this moon. It's a mystical event that's happening. And again, go look at the astrology, okay? So when we see this kind of journey toward harmony and the formation of perhaps a new strategy, using the male part of your energy, and then handing that desire to the sacred alchemist, the sacred goddess Covatina. Look at that. I love this. Hang on. Guys are talking, trying to not lose their spot. Okay, so there's Covatina. Do you see the portal? The representation of the moon in this particular reading. And those of you that have been following along, you are the vessel. And the universe has its whole intention upon you. And my guides are saying intention rather than attention, which is what I usually say. So that's kind of interesting. So this is how the energy is moving through the reading. And Covatina is blending the energy, right? Using sacred alchemy under the light and under the, my guides are saying the word mirror. Yeah, so that you can look into yourself in the mirror that's generated by this full moon in Aries this week. So there's something mystical happening. This moon card in this deck, pardon me, I gotta move this up, is known as the Imaginer for you. And this is the Keeper of Harmony. So there's something going on for you on this new journey, this passionate journey that's at a beginning phase in your life. There's a lot to be discovered. So part of it is blending your male and female energy and being willing to stand in the mystery. That's what we're talking about, I'm pretty sure, Virgo. And look, the Sun card. So whatever you're embarking upon when you go on this new journey, full light of the sun, one of the most powerful beneficial cards in any deck. And I love that we see the spiral of destiny turning. There you are, having emerged from some kind of a transformation, and we see it here, okay? So the moon and the sun. My guides keep talking about Aries energy. So it means a lot to me because I have Aries rising. It's very interesting. And look, here's the next card. The balancer of harmony. It's phenomenal. That's a judgment card. Something is really coming into balance, and there's a part of you that is being awakened because you've been willing to step out on this new journey. It's going to bring to you a lot of harmony, and a lot of power, a lot of mystical power. So on a soul level, look, that is just what I just said, a lot of power. That's the Strength card. In this deck, it's known as the empowerment of your will. And that which empowers your will, Virgo, beautiful Virgo, is literally following the thread of the energy. That is a sacred goddess. She holds the sword of victory. And she has the representation of the human soul on her knee. So she was a warrior. She won battles against the Roman army, against all odds, basically, by following the pattern of the energy when she arrived at the battlefield. So the fact that the Strength card is on the level, so to speak, of the soul, the circuit of your soul, and we see it aligned with the Sacred Alchemist and the Judgment card, awakening. And as I always say about that card, take a look. That sacred goddess is about seafarers, and she helps travelers, sacred travelers, find their way. And she's been split open down the central meridian and resewn. So there's a lot of messaging coming through. So now that you're in this place of strength, because of all this temperance, look at that. That's the Six of Wands. That's about victory. And I I believe, given the way all the fire energy is in this reading when we're talking about an earth sign, look at that. It is the effect of the Aries full moon on your life, Virgo. And this notion of looking into the void to create that which you can imagine, because it's here with the imaginer of harmony and the keeper of harmony. So you are forging something new. These cards on the top row, if you're new, are about your soul circuit. So something very new is coming forward because you've had the strength to put yourself in this position of leaping out. You know, the Fool card's not here on the table, but in a sense, when we see the Three of Wands, it's a mystical moment when you join yourself together with the forces of the universe. And you let yourself get in that magical vessel, and you're standing on the hilltop watching it come into the port. I'm getting all choked up now. That's the moment that you're in. And because of that, beautiful Virgo, you're on a new foundation. You've reached some kind of mastery, some kind of rite of passage, and you have the tools you need. You see how strong and open from the will center all the way up. And from this foundation that you've earned, my guides are saying, you look literally into the mystery of creation under this Aries full moon. And you join together with the universe to see what it is you'd like to imagine and what you'd like to create. And it's in this beautiful central line with the Emperor, right, the keeper of harmony. So there's some victory that's coming to you because of something very mystical, I think, that you have in your imagination, something that you know. And, you know, I always say this, you don't hear it much around the internet, but you see, we've got Burning Hero, and look at that. I mean, it's really intense, the way this message is coming out. So the male-female half of you, Virgo, you are so mystical and so connected to the universe and so intuitive. Almost every Virgo I know, very definitely. But it's a moment of becoming this burning hero because you're stepping out in a way that is in response to the instinct that comes to you from the universe on this full moon, on this week. And you step in to the beautiful energy, I think. Okay, here's what my guides are saying. Earth signs hosting Uranus, things like that. So my guides are chattering. They're saying it's that you have made a commitment to go on your own journey in order to bring harmony and a new strategy into a central place in your life. And it is the male part of the energy that attends to this. So that's what's going on this particular week. And the feminine part of the energy is using the sacred hidden powers of the sacred feminine to bring forward the shift and change, the amalgamation, if you will, so that which you can imagine can come into the full light of the sun. That's what it's about. And it is an awakening. Thank you, Spirit. So, check it out. Queen of Cups. It's a sacred spiral of birth, death, life, rebirth. And do you see the fire again? So, Virgo, I guess the message is, without going into that too much, right? We know what all these indications are about. It's a week when you can really step into your power and utilize the Aries energy. So go straight for that. You certainly have the ability to do it. I really like this. Look at this. Something's going on, Virgo. And you can harness this energy because I think there's something that you're meant to be giving forward. Spirit, give us one more message. Let's get an outcome card, and then we'll jump in a little deeper. We're going to get something for the journey, from the journey of love for you. Yeah, look. It is about healing. So, woman of knowledge. Look at that. She's been on her journey. She wears the garments of the void. And she is, I mean, Virgo, that's you, right? We all know. It's all about healing and service to humanity, etc., etc. So she's picking herbs and flowers literally from a gravestone, and they grow up from the bones of the person buried there. So there's something very mystical in the way you are joining the universe for the work that's coming forward for humanity this week. And that's why we see this notion of burning hero, because you're using literally the Aries energy, okay? So let's get something, now that that's out, let's grab something from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Okay, my guys are talking about this card. Yeah, look, Virgo, eagle energy. That's a lot of power at your disposal this week. So understand, in your personal relationships and in your life, whatever relationships you have, whether it's to yourself or to somebody else, this is the power that you wield within the relationship this week because of whatever it is you're doing in your personal life. It's this. That's the theme of the reading. So take your inference from that, my guides are saying. Let's get something about your partner from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Okay? And then we're going to dive into them. We'll pick a rune at the end of the reading just to sort of weave this all together in this way. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Tell us a message, please, about beautiful Virgo's partner, whoever it is that they're working with in this very mystical way. And it could be a lover, it could be your best bestie, it could be your grandmother. Okay, you guys all know that already. I'm just reminding you. Look widely, because there's some serious magic going on in your life this week. And look around, see who your partners are. You know, who's standing there? And what should you understand by the fact that this person is there taking a journey with you? Look at that. One of my favorite cards in the entire deck. See that? If I can. Sacred Journey. So the owl card came out for Capricorn. So we have more bird energy. Look at the heart chakra. See that? So this is about going into the deep, right? Into the dark, into the void for a sacred journey. So whoever your partner is, they know they're experiencing this. Oops, I'm putting it in the wrong spot. I'm sorry. In their own life, a little bit differently than you. But look, eagle vision, the most sacred, the most powerful animal totem, one of the most that you could possibly have. Okay, so let's pick something for the journey of love, for your love. My guys are saying, for your love, whoever that person is, whoever it is that's in your life that is coming forward to join you, I think, on this journey in some way. Very interesting. As you stand in the relationship as the burning hero, leading the way, I think. So this is across the waters. That's beautiful. Look at that from the journey of love. See that? So I think for some of you, your partner is at a distance, perhaps. It may indicate factors of that, to see that. They are coming forward for this journey. And they're kind of knowing also. Because this card looks out into the light. And this couple is standing in the light. So, Spirit, give us some notions, please. What do we need to know about the partner of Virgo, whoever this person is? What is it that Virgo needs to know about this person? What's going to help Virgo understand? And, you know, basically it's be supportive of your partner. Okay, my guides are telling me to shuffle. Hang on. And I will. Okay, there's this coming to a place of celebration. That's always a nice thing, right? Good Spirit. Interesting. Now we have the Ten of Wands again and the Tower. Tower came out for Capricorn. Again, go check it out. All right, let's see, Spirit. Please give us some information about Virgo's partner in love, in work, in whatever way they're showing up in Virgo's life. Okay, let's see what we've got here. The Fool. So somebody willing to step off a cliff. Look, there's the Judgment card again. So whoever this person is, they are also having an awakening process, very definitely. And they are taking the journey with you, I think primarily with them for themselves, but they're definitely going for it. So here we see the Fool stepping off the cliff because something happened to them in a spiritual way and they were awakened, and now they're on a mission, in a sense, to bring forward this kind of clarity. That's their goal. That's their need and desire in these moments inside the relationship, okay? And look, 3 of Wands, okay? Or pardon me, 3 of Pentacles. So joining together with the spirit realm, building a temple, building some kind of sacred structure for themselves. And I think my guides are talking about, and I haven't said this word lately, but a container, maybe for the relationship. Like, okay, let's focus on the plan. How are we going to do this? The benefactors come, the spirit realm shows up, and this person is trying to figure out, while they're building something, perhaps together with you, I think it's also factors of their own life, they're trying to shine a light and get some help and assistance. I like that. And that's why the Ace of Swords is here. So perfect. Next, we have the Justice card. All right. Bringing forward factors of clarity in a way that is balanced. That's what this person wants. And clearly, while they're jumping off this cliff because they've had some kind of an awakening, see that? That's what this is about. Thank you, Spirit. And we have King of Pentacles. I like it. So they're sitting in their own power, going through a cycle, watching you go through a cycle. Look, Queen of Cups. All right, so she's in the reading. Oops, pardon me. She's in this reading twice. And hang on a second. No, my guides are telling me to shuffle. All right, let me keep going. I'm going to ask my guides for one more card, please. Spirit, can you give us one more card? Whew, what is it? That the energy, okay, they're using fancy words. Would portend, they're saying. What does it? Oh, well, that's just way too many. That's very helpful, but thank you. But let's try again. Let's see what they were trying to get at. All right, Spirit, can you give it to me one card at a time? Please. What is it, please? That we need to know. Look, there it is. Okay? Same card. So the two of you are on some kind of a journey, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, very definitely. This person, and it might be that you are at a distance because we see across the water. So maybe, maybe in terms of your emotions, okay, my guides are saying 2 words all smashed together. Your emotional life, you are across the water from each other. And you gotta make the bridge in your life, I think. And you both have the Judgment card, Awakening, and you have this notion of justice. It's very interesting. And you've got a lot of major arcana power. Okay, Virgs. And look, Queen of Cups, looking into the journey, 3 of Wands. So I like it. Let's grab something from the bag of runes and see what my guides can help us understand a little more deeply. Thank you, Spirit. Definitely healing for you, Virgo. This is about healing. Something healing going on in relationship to this relationship, whether it's, friendship or lovers or whatever. And the station that you're at in the relationship is just wanting to find a place where there can be harmony and balance. By blending the energy together in this light of the full moon magic. It's beautiful. The protector of sacred lore. I like it. The Sun card. So your energy is really intense this week, Virgo. There's something happening. I haven't looked at the astrology. I've been too busy, but go look for yourself, would you please? Yeah. So there's the rune for harvest. Thank you, Spirit. I like it. So you are harvesting something that has already begun. And so this is about the passage of time. That little story talks about the way a fertile season, and they talking about agriculture, right? So if you plant some seeds, it takes X amount of time for the seeds to germinate and grow before you can harvest what you have sown. So that's what my guides are talking about. So that's really interesting. I'm going to put that right there, Virgo. You are harvesting something, some project. Look, you're on this foundation. Something very creative that you started, Virgo. And it's affecting your entire life in this very monumental way. And there's somebody standing there with you. Could be you and the spirit guides. Don't know. Let's see what they're talking about. Look. So that's interesting. Do you see how it's reflective of that? So that's the rune for the torch, and that actually came out also for Capricorn. So I guess I'm going to have to take some time tonight when I stop doing readings. Let's put it right there. To look purposefully into the astrology, because now I'm really curious because I'm seeing it come out twice, and both times for the earth signs. So let's see. The torch is also about opening. Okay, so interesting. The torch, it's about opening, and it's symbolized by the element of fire. So something's going on. Just check out the astrology, okay? This rune of opening and renewed clarity is called Kano, and it's about dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now, both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities. It's about serious, clear intent and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. It's one of the 13 cycle runes, and the protection offered by Kano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. And in relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which you might trigger, Virgo, and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both, although we are talking about your partner. So I think they are coming to some revelations. It's interesting the way, you're both seeking enlightenment, my guides are saying. And there's a lot of power and a lot of energy on both sides. My guides are saying on both sides of the board. But Virgo, in some ways, you're going deep on this full moon energy, and you're going on this incredible journey, and you're going to emerge in the full light of the sun, able to manifest, standing on this victorious foundation, working on manifest something that comes out of your creativity, and it's aligned with the full light of the sun in this journey that you're taking. I really like it, and it has to do with healing somehow. Okay, because that's the outcome card. And obviously factors of healing for yourself. So I love this for you, Virgo, and for your partner. As always, drop some comments. I love them. Love reading them. I always read them all. And I look forward to seeing you, I don't know, sometime next week. I'm going to have a kind of a fabulous, I'm doing this. I'm going to have a fabulous week of driving across the country, which I'm excited about. I'm really looking forward to it. Haven't done it in a long time. And then at the new moon on the 24th, I will be in Silver City, New Mexico for a sacred healing journey. I think there's one spot open. So if you're in New Mexico or within range of getting there, and you want to go and do some of this on the Scorpio new moon, go to my website, send me a message. Okay, gang? All the links are below. Thanks for watching. Click the like button. Please, you're invited to subscribe and all that happy stuff. All right, so from the road, and I will do my best to get the readings out next week. We'll see. Might have to skip a week. So that's the reason to subscribe and click the bell so you know. All right? Thanks, gang. Talk to you soon.